Hey guys, I don't know if you knew it or not, but we actually do sell t-shirts here for the YouTube channel. Now, I know you guys may like being nude, but here in the real world, we like wearing clothes. And what better way can you do that? By buying one of our t-shirts. So go to teespring.com and pick any of the shirts that you see us wear on the show, and you can be like us, not nude. Hi guys, welcome to the Rule of Two, where the Star Wars news saga continues. I'm Terrence, and I'm back with some more Star Wars news. Now, last week we got to play a little bit and talk rumors and what-ifs, but this week we actually have a little bit of Star Wars news. And that news is that the Cassian Andor live-action series is actually being placed on hold 6 weeks into production. Now, that's not something that's out of the norm, especially since we're going through a global pandemic, to put something in the industry on hold, but it does make me pause and wonder, does anybody even still remember that this show was supposed to come out? I mean, thinking back, it was announced back in 2018 following Rogue One, where they said that we were going to see more from the Cassian Andor character and give more of an origin and a backstory to his character leading up to Rogue One. That it will still be continued to be played by Diego Luna, and this is maybe spy thriller-esque. I don't really know what spy thriller-esque means for Star Wars, but got me interested in it. But it, like I said, had me pause a little bit and think, do you guys actually remember it? And are you even excited for this, seeing that we've actually had a lot of things come out in the Star Wars universe? We've had Mandalorian come out, and then obviously doing very well and having another season be announced. We're seeing that Rosario Dawson is being cast as Ahsoka and possibly getting them giving her own Ahsoka series, as well as the final season of Clone Wars that's currently going on right now. So it's a lot of things going on in the Star Wars universe that kind of distracted from this show even being talked about. I mean, it was announced 2 years ago and we haven't heard a casting thing, we haven't heard anything about the pre-production, and I assume that the 6 weeks that was already in production was probably pre-production because, like I said, outside of Diego Luna being cast for this show, I have no clue about what this thing is about and who's going to be in it. So, I ask you guys, do you really want to see it? I mean, or if you still want to see it, is it something that still interests you? Please put it in the comments below. The other thing I wanted to ask is that, where is this going to be placed in the Star Wars timeline? I mean, what is it going to affect, and what could they really do for an origin of Cassian Andor? If we think about Rogue One, his character really wasn't that old, and we know his character dies at the end of Rogue One. So his character dies before the original trilogy even really takes off, and his character's too young and humanoid. So the prequels were way before that the Cassian Andor character took place. So he's after the prequels, before the original trilogy. What could he really intertwine with? I mean, it's too young before the Mandalorian, unless you want to say that his character meets another character that ties into the Mandalorian, and obviously we can't do anything about the sequel trilogy. So it really does puzzle me. I want to see if you guys can come up with some theories or maybe some deep lore from Star Wars that might be able to tie in that area of how he could be affected. You can't go and say that, you know, the original trilogy stars, like a Han Solo or something like that, because then you would say that he was then dealing with the rebellion before we got to the original trilogy, where they all started dealing with the rebellion. So that one's off the table. Don't do that. Just give me something else in the comments below. But that's all I got this week, guys. Make sure that you, if it's the first time that you're on the channel, make sure you subscribe, as well as click the notification bell. That way you're aware of all the other videos and all the other Star Wars news that we do on the channel. As well as go to our Teespring shop and purchase one of our Rule of Two t-shirts, as well as our Goods podcast. We have a bunch of t-shirts on there. Take your pick. All of it goes to help the show get better. So, with that being said, may the Force be with you. Wait, guys, are you still here? I'm glad you're still here. All right, so if you look down, I mean, it's somewhere over here. Look down. We actually have a Patreon. So if you guys watch the show and you really like what we want to do and you want to help support the show and you want to help me get an editor so I can get to sleep at night because I'm really tired and you guys see all my mistakes in the episodes. So please go to patreon.com/thegoods. Give us a penny, give us a nickel, give us $1.
Just don't give us the finger.
Don't do that. But make sure you do donate something because we do have some giveaways. There's posters, there's t-shirts. There's,
I'll sign something for you.
Exactly. So take a look, guys, and help us out. We appreciate it.